Hello there and welcome back to Congo. So, why am I showing you the King of Congo converts? The reason is simple. Or the other game, it crashed. I have no idea why, but every time I try to start up that save right now, EU4 crashes. I've tried about 10 times. I have no idea why. I recorded 3 more episodes, but I have no idea how to actually recover the save game, so I started anew. This is what I've done so far, basically just, well, annexed Oyo instead of vassalized them. We're currently fighting a war against the Hausa here. We might actually lose, but I think I will win in the end. And today, a great money Congo and Singa and Kuva, flanked by a Portuguese priest, declare himself born a US Christian, rejecting the fate of his ancestors, which he called idolatrous. Our ruler is calling for a total adaptation, my apologies, of Catholic faith. With permanent Diocles bishop, the destruction of the idols of the old gods, and the end of our traditional way of life. Where the infuriated Congolese elders are calling for the king's head and restoration of the old order. Either way, our country is in for a period of great unrest. Christianity will triumph, and this is, well, a very important reason why I want to go Christian. And that reason is as simple as by doing this, I'll be able to protect myself far more from, well, everyone more or less, especially the Portuguese, and it should also, to some extent, allow me for some very easy, not conversions per se, but it should allow for some very easy westernization. That is at least what I'm hoping for. But I have no idea if that'll actually be the case. Also with these rebels, I might get into a little bit of trouble, but for the time being, there aren't really that much I can do. Apparently my, religious unity is kind of screwing up everything up right now. So, I guess I'll have to try and fix that, and then I'll try and raise the other things here. We're going to vassalize, as I said, the Hausa here. So that should be fine. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. I wish I could fight these guys off, but I don't think I'll be able to. Or I think I might actually be able to if I hire some more mercs. Let us try at least. But yeah, I don't think... I'm not completely confident, but at least we can try. The goal will simply be to, well, try and get them to go away. But as I said here, I'm not confident I will pull that off. So I think we need to attack now before he actually triumphs. So let's try and see if we can actually beat them. And luckily enough, we will be able to beat these guys. But of course, the war against Hausa now is standing in a little bit of a, well, worse light, so to speak. But I think I will be able to triumph in the end if I just keep on pushing here. They did actually win that thanks to a lot of troops, but money is also going to be an issue here. I've sacrificed a lot of ducats, and I'm going to continue sacrificing a lot of ducats, and that is going to not work out very well. Let's just say that. But for now, we'll keep on converting lands, and hopefully that'll help out at least a little bit. We'll see how it works out. Military attack 2 reached the Eastern Swarm. Combat increased by 5, infantry shock by 0.2, cavalry shock by 0.2. They had about 4,000 troops left when we left off, so it was basically just hunting them back home and killing them. Not really interesting at all. But I will have to take, I think, a couple of loans here just to make sure that I can actually pull this off. We're also going to, I think, reduce inflation at least a little bit. I do have a decent heir here, so I guess we'll send for Trade Medicus, and of course he died. Because why wouldn't he? I'm going to siege everything that these guys actually own, and once we've done that, we'll probably, well, try to keep things under control. Of course, Jose becomes the heir. That guy is going to suck if I try to, well, do anything really. So that is not good by any stretch of the imagination. But I guess we'll have to try and fight the rebels of Oyo. But I think I'll allow the Ashanti Patriots here. They are actually not on that guy's or that country's side, so that is well, fairly alright. I'm also going to take one of these to, well, fabricate claims, more or less, not much else. So let's see here. I'll take Gorir, and I guess we'll go ahead and make them a vassal, and we'll take the money they have. With this, I think I can now start, well, causing at least a little bit of problems for everyone else. I'm going to go after Kanabonu and Songhai next, and after that we're going after, if things allow, we're going after Mali, and we're trying to release this nation here as a vassal, and then we're going to try and get that westernization done. I can't guarantee it will be possible, but at least I will give it a try, give it a shot. So for now, I'll just keep on with what I've been doing, try and fight the annoying rebels here, and somehow try and make everything work for us. But as I said, it's probably going to be a little bit more difficult than I anticipated. First and foremost, let's just accept their demands. I'm going to sell it to Hausa anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Economy actions, it's one of their cores after all, so they might as well have it. It's also sunny, so it screws up my religion statistics. I'm also going to fabricate a claim on Shanghai, and then I'm going to sell this. Apparently I can also start coring some of these things here, finally. So we are going to do that. I'm also going to split this army in half. In terms of these guys, I think that almost brings me up into positive earning again. I wonder what I'm really using that much money on. Oh. I'm earning nothing due to the tax income loss. So that is kind of a very big problem for me here. Guess we'll also go ahead and reduce war exhaustion. We'll manage our overextension by coring everything down the line. And I think I'll actually stand down everything that isn't a mercenary group, and we'll simply have to rely on military power to try and use harsh treatments and things like that in order to keep everything under control here. I have no idea if it'll actually work out. We'll simply have to try. We'll see how it goes. So unfortunately, I actually managed to get a Regency Council for my crappy ass ruler here. Just say he's going to be Regency Council for 10 years, and that could actually be what will be game breaking here. That 10-year Regency Council. I don't really have any good reason to deal with the Pretender either. It's definitely better. At least that's what I would presume. Pretender Rebels. Let's see here how good it is. How good are you? 1, 2, 2. It's just the same, but it's better to adjust allocated thrones so I can actually declare wars. So I'm just not going to do anything with him. That is the simple solution. Also, of course, the Regency Council suck, the air sucks, everything. Actually, the guy who's currently starting trouble is actually better. So I have no idea how I'll actually solve this, but for now, I won't be doing much. I can't take up diplomacy, but I'm thinking of saving the points. More or less, so I'm not going to be doing too much here. We're going to just accept those peasants. So I could definitely get in trouble here, and the reason is, once again, very simple. The gain of admin points is simply too slow, and as a result, I can't really up my, with the religious unity troubles and things like that, I can't really up my, wow, I can't really up my stability, and as such, I lose legitimacy, and then it just goes straight down from there. So there's some extra Pretender Rebels here. They'll take this area here, and that should actually secure that new guy on the throne. And that is actually for the better, I dare say. But it's not good, no matter how you want to look at it. 25%. Country might break if they occupy. Well, we'll see. There's not really that much else I can do, so we'll simply have to see how things actually work out here. We'll wait and hopefully we'll make something work, but I doubt it. So, as you can see, our nation has collapsed. Jose has tragically died. Mikado, the first Buzomba, is now the ruler of the nation. And we also get trade efficiency loss, stability costs, morale of armies. It won't help, let's just say that. That is the easiest way to explain this. We'll also try and improve our prestige to get something done. We have some extra troops, which of course gives a lot of extra toil on our, well, but already stretched budget. Let's face it, it's already horribly ruined. But I'm going to transfer these troops over, and then we're going to fight Kanembonu and the others. So that is going to be at least a little bit interesting. And if I can actually vassalize Kanembonu and Songhai, I think I'm going after Mali then. As long as they don't get Tech 2, I should be able to create that vassal without too much fuzz. But as things are standing now, things are going to get ugly no matter what I do. The admin tech, the fact that I'm not gaining that is going to most likely cripple me for the rest of the game, because I can't really get that fourth idea group or my first idea group and start colonizing. But I can always make this man into, he's already a generally crappy one at that. So, do I have 2 generals now? I do. So we're going to kick Pedro. I'm going to put Wait. Oh, I see. I got 2 Mikados, and luckily enough, the second Mikado is better than the first Mikado, hilariously enough. So yeah, as I said, we're going after Kanem and Songhai. We're going to vassalize them, and then we're going to try ourselves on big and mighty Mali. It should get interesting. It'll be potentially what will decide the game, or at least the future of it. So no, we are not going into that province. That is a dangerous province, so we're not going in there. We are going to do is go straight for Kanem here, just to clear war. And I guess I should probably erase the army maintenance before I marched into the province, but that's fine. They don't have that big of an army, so it should be child's play to just destroy it here. Garcia is a decent there, but it's not good either, so this could actually still, well, this probably will go very much one way only, and that way is straight down to hell. So I'll try, but as I said, can't guarantee anything here. It'll probably not go well. But I'll aim at vassalizing Kanem, and then we're going after, I think, Songhai, and then potentially Mali. We'll see how it goes. As you can see here, the Kingdom of Kanem is actually happy with becoming a vassal, so we're going to do that. We also declare war on Songhai in order to bypass any, well, potential coalitions. We don't really want to, let's say, fight Mali and Songhai together. We want to pick our battles, so to speak. So yeah, I'm going to join up my armies here, and hopefully that'll be enough to, as I said, allow myself to pick my battles. If we just destroy this army, we should be fairly alright. And also with my 15,000 man army here, I think we can actually challenge Mali. So that'll be interesting to see, especially with Kanem and... Wow, I thought I pressed the button there, but I didn't. So yeah, as I said, if we're going after the Songhai army, if we can destroy that, we are, well, have won the war. And with that, we actually have... Definitely going up here, I think. Why the hell are you going to Samfara? It's kind of a weird choice, but... Alright, let's just send that guy there, and then we're going to siege Gao. We're going to use these guys as a vassals as well. And we're going to annex them further down the line, not right now. We're going to vassalize them for the simple reason that we won't be able to do this once we actually turn or westernize. I have no idea when I westernize, if I'll actually be, if it'll actually damage me to some extent. These guys will actually become protectorates. That's actually an interesting question. We'll figure that out also very soon. But as I said, I'm saving up these points because I want to use them in the westernization process. So for now, we're just going to prepare for, well, said westernization process and hopefully get things as we want them. Of course, this is definitely going to screw my country over even more. I should probably try and get some higher stability before I do this, but that'll limit to what I can do, really. We'll simply have to see if I've already reached them. I can turn these guys into my vassal as well, and we're going to do that. So, there we go. They have been vassalized. What I think we do now is actually take some loans and hire some mercenaries, and then we go after the area here. How many troops has Mali right now? They have 9,000. They don't really have that many. But I don't have a casus belli. I don't think it matters. We're going to declare war anyways. The only thing that really matters here is to make sure that I keep my war exhaustion low. Other than that, I think it's perfectly fine, whatever I really do here. And we're also going to hire some mercs to, well, supplement my army, because I'm pretty sure that will be necessary. Hiring 6, and I'm also going to allow, I think, for as much as possible, just allow the, well, that's nice. They actually ran into a bout here with the natives, and with that, I do get a very nice advantage, because I can then just hunt down their army and destroy it. At least that is the thought, but if it's going to be the reality is another question entirely. Of course, if they actually run into a Tenga here, I'm pretty sure they'll actually kill themselves, so that is also fairly alright with me. They're actually coming back, so I just have to find their armies here and destroy them before they become big, scary. So we'll do that and see how this goes, but I'm pretty sure we can actually win this war without too many problems here. It shouldn't be too difficult, I think. They also once again ran into bad territory, so to speak. So I'm just going to do a little bit of sieging here, and we'll see how it all plays out. Hopefully I get what I'm after. I think we'll actually come to the point where the war against Mali here will end. We basically have what we want here, is Jollof, all the cores. So with that, I can now release the state itself. And let's see here. We're going to release Yolof, and we're going to probably go pretty quickly on the annex button here. They are also military, so potentially I can actually use these guys in another war against Mali if one happens before the end of the game, so to speak, which I dare say is actually not that likely. We'll have to see how it actually plays out. Mali has left the coalition, but if they still have a militarist ruler, I might actually try and give them 2 or 3 provinces just to add a little bit up. But it's as I said, it's a little bit of a gamble per se. I'm also going to save up, or try to save up as many points as possible. And the reason for saving up my points is, once again, it's very simple. By saving up your points, you'll be able to quicker get westernized, and hopefully that'll work in this case too. If not, I might be royally screwed. We'll simply have to see how it goes. But I do at least have some help here from Songhai, Hausa, Kanbonu, and of course Yulov. I'm pretty sure that they'll actually support me during the creation here, so to speak. So I think I will be fine. All that I really need now is to get 10 years into the future, next Yolov, and I think that should be good enough. I might also consider trying to get this one converted, but it still has that local autonomy. I'll have it for 10 more years. But other than that, I think I'm perfectly set here. Of course, converting Kongo is going to take a little bit more extra willpower. But other than that, I think we are, as I said, set. We'll probably go for another war against Mali. Once again, since we do have that militarist, well, we had a militarist ruler. Probably not go for war against Mali unless these guys actually fabricate a claim or get a claim through an event or something. We'll have to see. I might go for a war for Songhai. They do have a claim for this one as well, and it's a very expensive province. So I might as well just use Songhai as my Mali killer, so to speak, either, depending on how I want to look at it. But that is the end of this second episode. I think I kind of synced them up fairly alright. If not, I do apologize. So, yeah, that is basically what I've done. What I tried to do in both episodes is get a hold in this area here, vassalize, annex the nations to, well, grow your own power, grow a treasury, or basically get cash, and also troops to some extent. Then you get Yolov here as a forward operations base. As soon as Portugal actually finish their colony here, something like that, you'll basically be set to westernize. So it all works out very great. But we'll see. We'll try to westernize next time. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like really. And hopefully, I'll see you around next time. Bye.